Now to an NBC Connecticut Investigates exclusive. We first told you about a former Connecticut state trooper who was fired after an internal investigation.
Now she has been decertified. That means she cannot serve as a law enforcement officer in Connecticut. Amber Diaz is here with what happened here. Amber.
Hey, Mike, Keisha, we've been following this case since 2022. Catherine Keppel did show up for this morning's hearing, but left when she saw our camera.
She was absolutely certain and texted and communicated with absolute certainty that she hit a deer to all of her supervisors that night.
This is the hearing that officially ended Catherine Keppel's career in law enforcement after crashing into a vehicle, but reporting it as hitting a deer. She was fired after an internal investigation into that crash in 2022. On the night of July 24th, then Sergeant Keppel was off duty in her state-issued vehicle.
So I just hit a deer on Route 7 North.
Okay.
I'm good. I drove home, but I just want to report the damage.
State police also got a call from a woman who reported she was rear-ended twice in the same area, and the other driver took off.
She said, that night I knew I was in trouble.
Body camera footage from that night shows troopers knocking on Keppel's door. There's no answer. The damaged Dodge Charger is in the driveway. 3 days later, Keppel was issued a summons for misdemeanor charges of evading and following too closely. Those charges were dismissed after Keppel completed a diversionary program for first-time offenders.
In this case,
her attorney, Jean Zingaro, said Thursday that Keppel knows she made a mistake, but never lied during the internal investigation.
when presented with the correct information, has never once said under oath that she believed that this was an animal strike.
He also explained why she left before the hearing started.
She wanted the board to hear. She wanted the board to hear her. Unfortunately, she just started a new job and feels that being on NBC tonight is not going to help her keep her new job. And so she's opted not to appear before the board.
After the hearing, Zingaro told us both he and his client are disappointed by the outcome.
She accepts the termination, but was hoping that she would be free to at least seek other law enforcement opportunities, as it's all she ever wanted to do.
Now, he declined our request for a copy of the statement she planned to make. The board said that Keppel's conduct undermined confidence in law enforcement. For NBC Connecticut Investigates, I'm Amber Diaz. Keisha, back to you.
Amber, thank you.
Hi, Amber. I ain't see no wedding ring on your hand. I could talk about them hips. You single? I'm saying, I don't know if you're single, but you ain't married. But whatever, man. That ain't got nothing to do with the video. I am Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida, guys. Excuse my, you're going to get some more of that slips and blips. 11:47 on this beautiful Wednesday, man. I wish y'all could see the scenery out here, man. It's just be, one thing about South Florida, it is evil. I'm going to keep it real with you. The world is, but it's evil down here, y'all. But the views, man, the landscape, God's artistry outside is just so wonderful. The trees, I mean, I know that ain't what we're here talking about, but, man, I hope life is beautiful where you are as well, because, man, this something to see, and it's relaxing, and it is the exact opposite of what the hell I have to endure covering these videos. Now, this attorney said when presented with the facts, with what actually happened, she did not lie. I'm telling y'all, defense attorneys, man, you can't even measure them up, because they gonna say, they get paid to say whatever benefits their clients. I'm not gonna go too deep down the rabbit hole. I just wanted to point it out. He said when presented with the actual facts. My God. The actual facts is she damn near killed somebody after fabricating a story to cover up a crime. I guess we supposed to just forget that, huh, fam? Now, I got to get serious when I say this. Rest in peace to these two gentlemen. A cop driving over 100 miles per hour rear-ended 4 individuals in an SUV, causing it to flip over. And 2 of the people died. The other 2 were critically injured. Then he went on the damn run after they didn't arrest him until a month later. This is one of those stories I probably will never forget. And now they have him back incarcerated. I think they found him. I can't remember where they found him. But they brought him back to America, man. They locked him up with no bond. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because she rear-ended this lady twice. You could have killed that woman. I mean, I forgot what this damn story is at. But Cleveland, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Connecticut. But hit and run, I thought that was automatically arrestable offense. Y'all went to that lady's house. You seen a vehicle in the yard. I'm not sure how that didn't amount to exigent circumstances for y'all to go in that damn house and get her. Y'all have done much more to civilian Americans under much less criminal circumstances. And then she was a sergeant, which leads me to my next point. A lot of the times, social commentary and social expectations and social, there go Amber again, girl, you fine as hell. Social expectations and, you know, I forgot the other social I was going to use, but they just lean toward favoring women in any circumstance. I can go ahead and tell you the circumstances where I think women are prejudiced against, and minorities as well, is when it comes to this good old boy ass Johnny Club. Because I want to reiterate, this lady was a sergeant. Being a sergeant communicates tenure, unless you done use your ability to sexually exploit men to get where you're at. You know, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say that, I don't know, it might be. I'm going somewhere with this, stay with me. But you were a sergeant, so that communicates something. It definitely communicates hierarchy. The reason that is notable here is because they fired her for this. And this is one of the reasons I say that I think women are prejudiced against, and minorities too. Anytime you see a Johnny being fired, decertified, etc., the great majority of the time, in my experience and stories that I've covered, it has been women and minorities. So what happened to you, shorty? I want to say some vulgar things, and that's why I'm talking a little slower here, but did you sexually exploit men to get to your position, and now you wouldn't continue to sexually exploit men, and so one of them, two of them, three of them, a gang of them got mad at your ass, and first opportunity they had to get you out of here, they used it? Or was there something else going on where you didn't have the clout, you didn't have the bandwidth for them to overlook this and say, hey, what you didn't violate our departmental policy, so we just gonna suspend you with paid vacation for 2 weeks while the public forgets about this, and then we're gonna bring you back? They didn't just allow this lady to resign. They didn't just fire her. They decertified her in this state. As corrupt and violent and despicable as Johnnies are and are allowed to be throughout our nation by the American government, anytime a story like this comes up, I want to know the real damn story, because this ain't it. There are families right now still putting memorials on their loved ones' grave sites because cops murdered them in the most unwarranted circumstances and situations. And those motherfuckers ain't getting nothing but paid vacations while they pretended to investigate why they killed another innocent American. This lady almost killed another lady now, innocent American. She hit her in the back twice, and then we know why your ass went home and locked the doors and didn't want to open and all that extra stuff, because your ass was drunk. We know that, or high or something. We know what's going on here 9 times out of 10, 40 times out of 10, I should say. But to me, that doesn't erase the necessity for the question to be begged, why did it go this far? Because there are so many other circumstances when these motherfuckers should be out of here. It's nowhere in hell Americans who pay your bills want you on the streets parading around with military weapons pretending to protect and serve as heroes. There's nowhere in hell we want you coward motherfuckers out here. And yet they back your ass. The government, your chiefs, your sheriffs, your colleagues, everybody. But in this situation, which is so minimal compared to the other ones, I know I keep saying it because I need to drive this home, man, and I do every time a video like this pops up. What the hell is really going on behind the scenes where y'all didn't back the blue and stand behind this coward ass cop who clearly has some substance abuse problems, in my estimation? So that's my takeaway from this video. We know what the hell was going on with her ass, and she wanted to be a cop all her life. She just didn't want to honor the oath she took. I know one cop, man. I think they finally fired him after he had 8 DUI arrests. Maybe I got that story in my files or not, but that's very true. You don't gotta believe me. Google it, keywords. But 8 DUI arrests, I think 7 or 8. It was a lot of them before they finally just probably allowed him to resign. I can't remember the full story. But in this instance, they got this lady out of here. I don't know the hell y'all got going on, but if y'all actually were servants of justice the way you should be, there will be so many more stories like this. I am Trailhand Bill, guys. Y'all be good and enjoy life. That's one of the perks of it. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.